Go today because of an elbow injury, but he's more the classic guy that fits this system of Dan Mullins with back to the days when he was at Florida with Tim Tebow, the bull kind of quarterback that runs a lot. And then Damian Williams, he's a mix of both those guys. We'll see him early in this ball game, a freshman who won a state championship in the state of Louisiana.
All right, well, we do know Tyler Russell will get the football in his hands first for Mississippi State. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, you know they love to run the football, among the best in the country at that, but their two best running backs will not play early in this game, at least the first two series or the first quarter, depending on what happens, because they were a little late for some team events this week. What does that mean?
Well, it means that they've got to go in a different direction, but I'll tell you what Alex Collins brings. He's a home run hitter, a true freshman, and a guy that's exciting to watch between the tackles, not afraid to take on defenders as well. Then Jonathan Williams, he is a classic downhill physical runner with speed and a guy that can break tackles. That's what those two bring to the table. But they're, as you mentioned, going to sit out the first couple of series. Corliss Marshall is a guy that I love to watch play. You see the average there, over 13 yards a carry. He wants to play defense for Brett Bielema. They're having to talk him into playing running back. Every time he puts his hands on the football, good things happen.
Well, we had a chance to see him a couple of weeks ago against Ole Miss, and kind of a surprise guy they threw in the running back position, and right away certainly captured your attention with his ability. So Mississippi State will kick it off. They won the toss. They defer, so the Razorbacks will have it first. Devin Bell will kick it away for the Bulldogs. Mississippi State at 4-6, 1-5 in league play. Arkansas 3-7, 0-6. This will be the 24th meeting between these two teams. Mississippi State has never won in the state of Arkansas. That kick will go to Marshall about 5 yards deep. Marshall breaks a tackle to the 40.
That's what I'm talking about. Every time this kid touches the football, things just seem to happen for the Razorbacks.
And now he's going to have to stay on the field and run the football as you look at an outstanding start for Arkansas.
Well, watch the crease here and then the speed in which he hits the hole, and then it's a foot race, and only because of the angle of the last.
41% on third downs this year. That is 10th in the conference. Quick slant. Pass caught. Keon Hatcher, first down inside the 35. Ball in the near hash on first down and 10 for the Razorbacks. There goes Walker. Walker driving inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. A 14-yard pickup for 5 carries all year coming into this game. Here's a little end around. Wide open to the end zone. Touchdown, Javonte Herndon.
Yeah, they show the fake inside to Marshall, then the end around, and I mean it fooled everybody defensively for Mississippi State. They went front side with the two backs, and there was just one defender left to try to stop Javonte Herndon from getting in.
They're going to continue to work him until somebody can figure out how to stop him. Russell will throw. Had time in the pocket. He's dropped. And now they're inside Arkansas territory at the 44. Here's Perkins. He's hit and drops. Darius Philon, the redshirt freshman out of Mobile, Alabama. Russell goes back the other way, and pass is caught by Ashton Shumpert. The freshman Jarrett Lake with a nice play. That'll lose a couple of more yards.
If I rushed for 4,100 yards in high school, there's no way I want to switch.
Boy, nice grab by Herndon. That'll pick up 9 and a first down out of the eye. Allen will throw it near side. Small first. So thus Cody Walker and Corliss Marshall have been carrying the load. There he goes. Corliss Marshall down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing I know about coaches, that if they're having success the way Arkansas is having it right now with Corliss Marshall, then you may be a little bit reluctant to go back to anything. I mean, you got two young guys here in Marshall as well as Cody Walker who are running the ball extremely well here in this game.
Here's Williams, the sophomore, trying to get the edge. He is knocked out of bounds on the far side. Racked up 84 yards on the ground, but Allen will throw it. Wide open, far side of the field. Williams breaks a couple of tackles. He's into Mississippi State territory. and knocked out of bounds inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line. 25-yard pickup.
But Mark McKinney, along with Kendrick Market, missed tackles. And watch it. I don't know if they missed or he just ran through them. Look at that. Just breaking through tackles. There's Market at the end of it. I'm telling you, he is a talented young sophomore who's going to be around this program for a while.
Snap's good, hold is good. This is a bullet of a kick. I mean, if that would have hit somebody, it would have really hurt.
It may have been good from 60.
Goodness gracious. The school's all-time leading scorer. Just add 3 more to his total. Give him 343 for the senior out of Russellville, Arkansas. And it's a 10-0 Arkansas lead.
Ready for
over the middle again. Malcolm Johnson makes a man miss. Malcolm's down to the 10, lost the football. Arkansas has it. Rowan Gaines stumbles and falls at the 12. To the corner of the end zone, lofted up and batted away.
Out of a receiver.
Milton lost the football. Arkansas has it down at the 2.
And you'll see here, nice run, nice cut there to see the hole, but you got to hold on to the football. And it looked like Darius Philon was the guy that, Philon, I'm sorry, is the guy that makes the strip. And he's just continued, Dave. A big play up the middle for a big gain with a misdirection play earlier in the first half. And then there, they go with the option to give it to Shumpert, who picks up the first down.
First down from the 11. Here goes Robinson. He is swallowed up. He'll lose some yardage. It's blocked at the line of scrimmage. And picked up by Arkansas. Alan Turner falls on it, and Arkansas's defense stands tall.
Against the Bulldogs. Big Dan Skipper in the middle. All 6'10" of him gets up and blocks it. Arkansas going to work on offense.
Williams stutter steps to the 40, first down, driving the pile near the 45-yard line.
Boy, did he finish the end of that run. Tebow in a way with that physical presence at quarterback where they have the quarterback run game.
Tyler Russell lofted one up to the far side, and that is a nice interception by Jared Collins, the redshirt freshman who got the start at quarter today.
We'll watch it here where he was open for a while, the intended receiver Holloway, but then Collins steps right in front of him and then taps down inbounds. That's a nice play. Not one, but two.
Nice interception by the redshirt freshman. They went with Allen will throw. Finds a little hole in that defense. It goes to Keon Hatcher, and he is inside. Quick hitter. Piero Small, the senior. Jonathan Williams in a tailback on a fresh set of downs for the Hogs. They'll come a little end around to the near side. Julian Horton, he's to the 5, reaches for the goal line. Give him 6.
His first carry of the season, and here is a nice job of waiting things out and then staying inbounds, knowing exactly where you are on the field to give yourself a chance to get in the end zone.
With the reverse, and a couple of times it's paid off big. Hogs 17-10. Meanwhile, first and goal for the Bulldogs. Williams hit. Chris Smith came flying in. 14-19, 220 with 2 touchdowns. This one ties it up. Little play fake. Will come near side. Nice grab by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Ooh, big hit. 47-yard line. week 4 or 5. Let's just get him in there. These guys are good enough, and they've stayed in the lineup. Speaking of good enough, here goes Collins. He's to the 38-yard line and run out of bounds by Whitley. Again, a 22. They'll play it to Williams. Allen throws back the other way, wide open. Jeremy Sprinkle, the tight end. He's inside the 20, down to the 13-yard line. Whitley hanging on. But the Hogs are inside the red zone after a 43-yard pickup.
Yeah, he's just going to kind of sneak out the backside. Watch him here. He'll cross and finish on the backside. Watch him just kind of, nobody picks him up. And a nice job by Brandon Allen sorting it out.
4-man rush. Batted in the air. Good play defensively by Jared Lake. They'll go again with Robinson. This time he can't shake that defensive front.
Nice protection.
To the ground. Kick is on the way. No good. He had the distance. Missed it to the right.
Arkansas won the call. We'll play defense first. First down, Mississippi State.
Our overtime rules, and the one down at the bottom is the one to keep an eye on. Must go for a 2-point conversion, starting with the 3rd overtime. Of course, Arkansas, when Houston Nutt was coaching, has been in some lengthy overtime games.
And just a quick reminder, if you're wondering, why do you win the toss and defer? Well, in overtime, you're going to get a possession, so you want it second or last because you know what you have to do at that point. Mississippi State scores a touchdown. You know that you have to play for a touchdown just to keep the game going.
Boy, you saw Tyler Russell out in the middle of the field. Looks like he will not return to this one. Boy, he could barely move that right arm. He was keeping it close to his body. That means the true freshman Damian Williams getting the ball, and he will take the pitch, and he will get down to the 10, to the 5. Did he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs! Allen throws, picked off. Calhoun will be dropped at the 35, and that, my friends, is the ball game. The Egg Bowl, lot on the line on Thursday night. Don't forget, we'll wrap it up next week in Nashville. Wake Forest and Vanderbilt. So for my partners, Andre Ware, Kara Capuano, the rest of our exceptional crew, I'm Dave Neal saying so long from Little Rock, Arkansas. The Bulldogs win for the first time in school history in this state. Good day. Good night, everybody.